live stream and let's get started. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, everything looks and sounds good. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. Welcome to another Asia session live stream. Hope you guys are all doing absolutely amazing. Log into your legacy funded futures accounts. And if you guys are completely brand new here, in this prop firm, we trade legacy funded futures. You guys can go get an account from Legacy Funded Futures using code MARK for 20% off. That's the prop firm that I'm going to be trading with. So if you guys haven't already gotten your accounts, go cop an account. What's up, everybody? What's up, Nicholas? What's up, Rise? Is there a mobile app, DX Trade? There is not a mobile app, but the one on desktop is very user-friendly and one of the best platforms that I've personally used. You can split up your charts as well. If you have a big monitor, you can add 3-4 charts on there. And then you also have the bracket order, so it makes it easy for you to place positions without having to manually close each one. But let's go ahead and scale in. Let's see what's going on today. Let's see what we should be looking for. Everybody pull up your gold charts. That's what we are going to be trading today. Can we copy trade for multiple legacy accounts? You can have up to 450K in capital. But you cannot copy the trades as of right now. So you can't copy one trade to the other accounts. DX Trade doesn't have that option because you got to kind of swap between your accounts. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on today on gold. We're going to start off from the daily time frame, see if we got any new daily gaps. What I'm seeing so far, though, we just have this new gap that's going to be opening. So we have a daily immediate rebalance potentially if we go up into this area. That's a good place to aim for. Then let's scale down to the 4-hour time frame. We have a 4-hour FEG up here. 4-hour bearish FEG. We can go ahead and split the screen up now and start looking on the right side what we can get on the lower time frame. In terms of narrative, though, it's kind of a mix between buys and shorts because we're inside of a 3-month gap. But you guys can see we're inside of this gap right now. We are already back inside of the gap. But what I'm thinking is that the market wants to close in this gap this month. So we might be still bearish, very bearish pushing into it. So we kind of just have to wait on the lower time frame and look for confirmation. Let the market tell us whether we're going to go down or up. Mark, we risk normally today. We can definitely risk a little bit more. 5 micros. For now, you can manually trade on each account. Yes, you can trade on each account. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, I just sent in the Legacy Funded Futures link. I'll send it on YouTube as well. So let's send that in. You guys can use code MARK to get an account. But let's see. Let's see how we go today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start scaling down to the lower time frame on the right-hand side. So I'm going to go down from this 3-month time frame down to the 1-hour time frame and see if there are any 1-hour gaps, anything that can help us with a narrative. But took out some liquidity. We're inside of a higher time frame gap, a major zone. And let's keep going because the 1 hour doesn't have anything significant. 30-minute also has this big wick from 6 o'clock. That's a massive candle. So nothing on the 30-minute. I'm not seeing anything on the 15-minute either. 5-minute is starting to look good. So starting from the 5-minute, I'm actually seeing something. I'm going to keep an eye out on this range right here to see if we're going to sweep out the lows or whether we're going to stick around this discount. And maybe potentially we can look for a pullback away from this discount, as long as we don't take out the low. So I'm going to give it some time today, and I'll be right back. I'm going to wait for some more people to tune in. I have to go grab a tissue. Be right back, guys. See you guys in a few minutes. Dun, dun, dun. Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are absolutely doing amazing. Let me know who's in the stream right now. Looking at a whole bunch of familiar faces and some faces that I haven't seen from your profile picture. So let me know who's in the chat today. If you guys are here for the first time, if you guys have been joining in consistently. What's up, Greg? How you doing, bro? What's good, Adrian? Riley. Yo. Let's get it, everybody. Alrighty. What are you guys thinking today? What has your narrative been today, honestly, guys? Have you guys been selling on gold today? What's up, Stabin? What's up, Sani? What's up, Jenny? Let's hit our daily goal. Shorts look good. Shorts do look good. So we're just looking to see this current range that we're inside of. But honestly, guys, even this little swing low to swing high, pretty good. You guys can see right here, we came up into the premiums right here, respected the 5-minute gap and sold off to the lows. That probably could have been a pretty good trade right there. 5-minute sells right there. Could have been a pretty good trade. If you guys don't know what this candle to the right is, it's going to be the 4-hour time frame candle. So you guys can see we created a little wick and we're starting to expand towards sell side. So what I'm going to be looking out for now is this 5-minute gap that we have right here. If we flip this gap and I see that price respects it, so when we close below this gap, if I see price come back up into it, stay below it, we'll take a trade from here, expecting sells a little bit deeper into this 3-month gap. If we get a big correction here, start pushing up, then I'll obviously switch up on the narrative there. But for now, let's just go with the trend. We're going to be selling until July. Sells until July, boys. It kind of depends on how this 5-minute candle closes. Let me check on the 1 minute if we have anything, any gaps that formed on the way down. Yeah, okay, so we do. We do have some gaps here. Let's see, 1 minute until this 5-minute candle closes. If it pulls back up and closes bullish, we might take a buy. If it doesn't, then we're going to take a sell. I'm also noticing that we have this no wick right here. So we can take a trade from this 5-minute IFEG down to the no wick as a quick little scalp. I might even go a little heavier on this trade. So I might go in with like a tight. Let's do 8.2 to 8. Oh, that's still big. 8.6 maybe. All right, we're closing below this gap. I'm waiting for it to pull back, create a wick, and then I think I'm gonna sell with like 6 micros, 40 tick SL. Let's see, 1 minute time frame. All right, we're pulling back up right now. If we get a tap back into this 5-minute IFEG, we're going to go in for shorts, targeting this no wick. So that's why I want to go in a little heavier, because it's a little bit of a better trade. Maybe we can do a little bit less risk, 35 ticks. All right, we're coming back up. Get ready. Get ready. We'll also take a look at this bearish 1 minute FEG. This could help us as well. Okay, guys, look, we're pushing up into this 5-minute IFEG, and I'm thinking that we're going to tap into it and sell into this no wick. What's the name of the chart on your trading view? It's called XAUUSD. That's equivalent of gold, but the Forex version. A little bit higher, and it's about a tap. It's about a tap. I'm not going to enter until it taps into the 5-minute gap, because I want a good RR trade here. Come on. Not yet, guys. Don't rush in. Yes, we did get a new 1 minute FEG right there. So now we're just waiting on this 5 minute to tap and this 1 minute to still close inside and maybe give us a bearish push. That's a pretty good trade. 8.2 to like 7.6. That's about like 80 pips. Or like 60, it's around 60 pips. So the TP should be around 60. Let's go for a 1 to 2 RR with 30 tick SL and 60 tick TP if we get a nice tap into this gap. All right, it looks like this candle is going to hit it. Started off very bullish. Come on. A little bit higher. Just tap into the 5 minute. Give us an entry. There you go. Come on, a little bit higher. We're almost there. All right, and then SL is going to be 30 ticks. All right, we're good. Almost there. All right, I'm hopping in. Boom, we hit it. Sell with 6 micros, 30 tick SL, 60 tick TP. 30 tick SL, 60 tick TP. 1 to 2 RR on a sell trade from this 5 minute IFEG. All right, the candle down here on the 1 minute time frame does not have a wick. So I really like how this looks. I'm expecting the 5 minute to reject and churn back into a bearish. Let's see how this trade plays out, guys. Expecting it to just run through this 1 minute IFEG. Because of the no wick right here and the no wick on the 5 minute time frame right there. So watch this happen, guys. This is where if we're bearish, it's not going to respect a bullish 1 minute IFEG. We got the 5 minute bearish IFEG as well. Let's see. Come on, it's respecting the 1 minute, if you guys see this. But we need it to disrespect it, and we need it to melt through this thing so that it can go to our TP down here, which is the 5 minute no wick. Boom. Two minute closed inside. That's good. There you go. We should have a pretty solid trade coming in here. There you go. Created a wick on the 2 minute. Now we're selling down. There you go. We're now in a nice profit of $100 so far. Let's wait for it to take out the low here before we go break even. So give it a little more room. But this is solid. Really good reaction. There you go. We're now floating $130, $140. All right, we can go break even now. Let's go break even. Boom. Beautiful. All right, guys, we're in with 6 micros. So take off SL and TP if you also did a bar entry. And let's close 3 micros. So half of our position right here. Boom. Closed 3 micros. I'm going to adjust the SL and the TP as well to 3 micros because I'm in with the bar. Confirm. Boom. All right, we just took profits already. And now we're letting the last 3 micros run to this no wick. That's what we're aiming for. The no wick down here on the 5 minute time frame. Let's see if we get all the way down there. So we already took some profits. We're risk free on this trade, and now we're just letting it run to the target. All right, let's make the TP a little bit lower. And when we get there, we're going to trim off 2 more micros, and then we'll leave the rest running. So let's move our TP way lower here so that we can catch a longer trade if it does continue just melting through the lows. Pretty good trade right there. Pretty good reaction off the 5 minute. We already secured $100 and we have $100 floating right now currently with 3 micros. W times 10 contracts. Let's go. Wouldn't it be worth waiting for more volume so that there's a stronger breakout / push to the bottom target? Well, it's just it met the conditions for my model, which requires a IFEG plus a good lower time frame target. So we had a pretty good target coming into this trade. Let's see. You know, the market, it hates leaving no wicks. It hates leaving no wicks. It will always come back down if it created a no wick on the way up. It hates that. It will always come back down and take that out. All right, guys, get ready to close 2 more micros with me. It's almost there. Almost there. Come on. It didn't get there yet, guys. Don't try to close your trades yet. It will give you a little bit more money. A little bit more money. Let's just wait for it to hit the full TP here. Come on. It's almost there. What's good, coach? Passed 2 evals today. Let's go, Dave. What prop firm did you pass 2 evals with? I've been selling. Let's go, Addy. How you guys all doing? Who took this trade with me? Let me know how much you guys made on this trade so far. There you go. Close 2 micros. Boom. Now we just have 1 micro left. Be sure to adjust your SL and TP. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust my SL. Alright, I'm adjusting them both to 1 micro. Boom. And I'm just going to move my TP way lower. I just want to see, just for fun, how much further this trade can run. But do you guys see that? Beautiful trade. Somebody give me a breakdown of 700 already floating. Let's go, boys. Over top set, but got 2 accounts on legacy. 2 accounts on legacy? Nice. King, bro, that's exactly the best conditions to be trading is on the toilet. Let's go, boys. Wasn't that a good trade today? Easy trade. Easy trade. We waited for lower time frame confirmation. We honestly weren't sure where it was going to go. But we waited to see what the lower time frame was doing, and it closed below the gap, tapped back into it. If it closed inside of it, I probably would have bought, but we closed below it. We entered with 6 micros, still have $100 floating. I already secured $217. Really good trade, honestly. Really easy execution. It made sense, and it was fast. Now let's just watch, guys. This is why I tell all of my one-on-one students, I tell them that after you're done with the trade, always leave 1 micro left. Because, like, you don't care about 1 micro. Like, it doesn't matter to me if this last micro hits SL or TP at this point, you know? But you're emotionally still involved in the trade because you have money on the line. So what do you end up doing? You end up looking at the price action and learning. You're like, okay, is it going to keep going down? Is it going to start to reverse? Oh, it reversed from the NOIC. That makes sense. Next time, I'm just going to close my full position there. You know what I mean? But leaving 1 micro is always going to help you guys learn so much. Should I still hold it? I'm holding it for the learning experience. There you go, Blake, let's go. Getting closer to the TP right there. We'll pass that account too. Thanks for an awesome trade at 4 a.m. Hit my target for the day on my 50K account. Let's go, Dave. Good job. That's all you need. I used to panic in a trade. Watching you trade gives me more confidence. Hey, if you understand it, Jenny, if you understand the trade, you will have confidence in it. Been a long while I traded with you. Why is that? Let's go, everybody. Judah, let's go. What about you were just trading the eval, Judah? Appreciate it, guys. How much did you make? I closed $200 and I still have $77 floating on this last micro. I went in with 6 micros. We closed 4 at this low and we left the remaining, or we closed 3 at the low and we left the 2 more here. So 2 micros taken here and 3 micros taken here. So total of $200 made on the day. Driving and trading. Bro, post it. 6 Straight always tags me on Instagram. How do you take profits while leaving contracts on legacy? So you just have to press buy in the opposite direction. So let's say I have 5 micros in on my trade. I will drop the micros down to 3 and then I could take it. If you're trading on the minis version, you're not going to be able to do that unless you're in with like 3 minis or something. But trade with micros, guys. There's no need for you guys to over risk. Take your time, especially on the fundeds. On the evals, you guys can be a little more aggressive because obviously if you're on the eval for a month, you're not making any money. But on the funded, take it slow. Don't trade. Build good habits. Like on stream with you guys, I have to trade good. I have to make sure that I'm showing you guys properly how you should be managing your trades. You should not be full porting your account. Although, like, if I was trading by myself and I was on an eval, I would take a way more aggressive approach. Because for me, an eval, like, if it costs like $100, what is that really to you guys? You know what I mean? I'd rather spend $100 3 times, get the funded, and then take it slowly. But if you guys spend too long on the evals, you're not going to be making money. If you guys want to get an account with Legacy, which is the prop firm that I am trading with today, you guys can go to legacyfundedfutures.com. The one that I'm trading on right now is the 50K Rise account. So we have 3 options. You have the Instant, Elite, and Rise. Rise is the cheapest account. That's the one that I'm trading on right now. Profit target of 3,000, loss limit of 1,500. So pretty chill, guys. End of day drawdown. So as long as you guys don't hit 1,500, then you guys are good. So it kept going down, and I'm now up $100 on the last trade. Should I close it here? Should I close it here? Should I leave it? We kept running through the NOIC. Maybe this low is next. I'm on Trade Locker, which is XAUUSD. 0.5 is a lot. It is a lot. Did you enter with 0.5? I'll try 0.05 lots next time. I long traded 0.01. My first payout on Legacy is tomorrow. Let's go. Are you already qualified for it, or you need one more winning day? Of course, boys. We need you guys getting those payouts. We need you guys doing those payout interviews. Tell your friends about Legacy. Let them know to hop on if they want to trade with 50K for $100. Tell them to buy a Legacy account, use code MARK, and tune into my streams. I'll help them pass it. You know, guys, I think the biggest lesson, though, is like go back and check yesterday's stream. It was a Monday. We didn't force anything. And as a result, we didn't blow our account. We didn't lose that much money. And coming in today, price was a little cleaner to read. It was an easy trade. An error occurred with your subscription process. Kindly refresh the page. That doesn't look like the DX trade that we are using. What's the problem, though? Shisui, what's the problem? I've never seen that screen, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen that. You got to log in directly through the platform that we have on our Legacy dashboard. Thank you. I'm actually looking for a Porsche, guys. I'm trying to get one right now. I'm looking hard. That's a secret. That's a secret. Yeah, there's an agreement that you have to sign if you guys get an account in order to pull it up on Legacy. So maybe you just haven't signed the agreement. That's also going to be in your Legacy dashboard. So don't try to search up DX Trade and log in through there. Log in through the Legacy website. How do we get into your coaching calls? You can shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm not telling you guys what kind. It'll be a little surprise for you guys. It's sick, though. It's sick. Go shoot me a DM on Instagram if you guys want to work with me. If you guys want to get some more stuff, I post on my Instagram stories every day. So just keep in touch. Thank you guys for tuning into my stream. I'm going to keep watching the price, though. Just because we do have the time, I'm going to watch it a little longer. I want to teach you guys some stuff. So first things first, guys. What are all the concepts that I trade with? These are like what you would need to do or need to learn in order to build a good model. So starting from the basics, which ones did I use in this specific trade that we had today? First of all, liquidity. I used liquidity because liquidity is what told me where to take partials. Where to take partials. What else did I use? FEG. What did the FEG tell me? Whether price was going up or down. And it actually did. IFEG is confirmation that price was going to start moving. We used the IFEG, and what did we use as our main target? Somebody let me know. What did we use as our main target? So you recommend getting an eval or an instant? I recommend getting an eval. It's going to be cheaper up front. And then you can also, you also have like faster payout rules. But if you're a complete beginner, you don't know as much yet, the instant funded is going to be easier for you to get a payout on because you might blow the eval a few times. So why do the eval when you can afford an instant funded? But still, honestly, my advice is to go for the eval. Give yourself a little more attempts to pass it. She's sweet. When you get that screen, you blew your account. Or you're just not activated it yet. You think it'll keep dumping? I mean, we have a low right below. But what else did we use? Somebody drop it in the chat. No wick. All right, Addy said it. No wick. We also used a no wick. That's what we used for our main target today. So no wick. Very good concept. Let's see what the YouTube. 99 a month plus 99. I'd rather buy. So if you pass the account within the month, which you guys are going to be doing anyways, Aldo, then you're going to only pay $99 in the activation fee. And also, you're saying that you'd rather use Lucid, but Lucid has $2,000 payout caps. At Legacy, you can get up to $12,000 per payout. So if you get funded with Legacy, you're going to be making way more than you would be at Lucid, at least per week. I appreciate you too, Tony. Thank you for tuning in. Also, boys, trade with me on Legacy. Support the family, you know what I mean? We gotta push Legacy up. We got a bunch of fun events coming for you guys. Don't forget that Legacy works with Mamba, guys. Mamba's literally the biggest influencer in the field right now. How do we get that checklist? This checklist on TradingView, it's an indicator. I just put like some stuff and you can like check it off whenever it meets your trading conditions, and it gives you kind of like the accuracy score. So for example, did we retrace to the 50% on this trade? Technically we didn't, to be honest. We didn't retrace to the 50% on this one. But what we did have, higher time frame narrative, we had the monthly gap, we got displacement, we had an IFEG. Retrace this one. Equal lows. We didn't have equal lows. We did have liquidity taken before our trade. Partials. We took partials. Unfilled inefficiency. We didn't have that, but we did have a no wick, which is pretty much the same thing. It was a inefficiency down there that the market needed to talk. Target. Good higher time frame target. Honestly, it wasn't the best higher time frame target. We are trading during a session. This trade score is about a 70%. That doesn't mean it's not going to play out, but there's a few more things that could have made it an even better trade. I just paid my tax bill today thanks to trading. Let's go. Good job. That's the the goal for a lot of you guys is having a live account, because on a live account, guys, you make money in a trading session. You can just withdraw it. Where's the OGs? For real, Big Papa. What's up? I'm an OG. I say eval is better than instant. You can withdraw more without breaching your account and the loss limit is higher. Yeah, good point. Of course, Chris, I appreciate you too. So after the account is activated, does the monthly payment disappear? It does, Rise. It does disappear. It's only pretty much until you pass the account. And also, the monthly payment, let's imagine you blow the account. When the monthly payment comes around and it bills you, it will reset the account for you. So it's the same thing as you would be paying for the account. There you go. $373 secured on the day because of that last one micro. That last one micro just made me another $170. Isn't that crazy, guys? So walking away with a total of $373 on the day. Beautiful execution, honestly. Drop some W's in the chat. I'm going to do a little trade recap for Instagram. Bang, we just finished our trade right there, making $373 on the day. We started this trade from a 5-minute IFEG. We were kind of between buys and sells, but market ended up closing below it, tapping back in. That's where we got in off of this 2-minute FVG, and we took off 3 micros right here and 2 micros right there. We left the last one, and that last 1 micro made us another $170. What a beautiful trade taken with over 160 people in here today. W's. Let's go, everybody. Catch you guys next time. All right, boys. Any questions for me? Any questions regarding this setup and what I'm looking for? I think in general, guys, checking Forex Factory, the best day of this week is going to be Thursday because of this news event. Also, this is the last week of the month. So starting from next week, we already have a new monthly candle. And then not only is it a new monthly candle, we also have a new 3-month candle. So what I'm thinking is on the higher time frame, 3-month, we're going to be closing exactly where we're at right now. Like kind of like right here, we're going to be closing in this 3-month gap. And starting from July, we're going to get some massive buy side on gold. Because this is a 3-month gap. So I'm thinking the next quarter is going to be bullish for gold. Coach Mark for president. Let's go, boys. Explained everything perfectly. You guys just understand. I got a question, Marky. How did you get so good? I've been trading for 6 years and I've never switched my strategy. Only in the beginning, it took me 2 years to actually start making money. I was trading like trend lines and mixing ICT with support and resistance. The moment that I realized that I was just mixing too much stuff, I started eliminating stuff from my strategy. I was like, I don't need this. It doesn't align with liquidity. I don't need this. I don't need this. And the more that I simplified my model, that's when I started making money. And I've traded the same exact way for the last 4 years. Same exact way. So the only reason you think that I'm good is not because I'm actually good. It's because I'm confident in what I know. I know that the market's going to play out because I've seen this happen thousands of times over the years. Same exact setups over and over again. Different markets, same concepts being respected. We the same. That's exactly what happened to me. That's it, bro. If you're mixing up strategies, if you guys are jumping strategy to strategy, you're not going to be able to master it. You're not going to be able to actually understand it. The more time that you spend with one specific model, the easier it's going to get for you. We just took out that low. What a beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. That's pretty much how the trade went. Full TP was at the low with that 1 micro, and we ended up making $373 today. W's in the chat. That was an A+ setup. Yeah, we didn't really even have a 1-minute IFEG, but that was a really good setup. Dylan just tuned in. Yeah, we got a beautiful trade. I got a question, Marky. How do you know how to trade on the news day? So you don't actually trade the news. You don't trade the news. So I'm not going to be waking up at 5:30 a.m. and trading it. I'm going to trade at like 7 a.m., later in New York session. Because you don't want to trade the news. The news, it's unpredictable. You're just gambling if you're trading the news. But afterwards, the market's going to be very volatile and it's going to be moving very efficiently. That's when the algorithm and fair value gaps, IFEGs, that's when they get respected the best. So always look for the red folder news events. When you find them, those are the high probability days of the week. That's when the market's going to be moving towards its target. I got blasted for saying gambling earlier today. Oh, you said that he was gambling, Dylan? How do you know how big your SL is? It depends on every trade, crew. Like today, we went a 30 tick SL. Do you remember? 60 tick TP, 30 tick SL. Why did we do that? Because we didn't need a big SL. We entered from a 5-minute IFEG, which was a really good zone. Remember the 2-minute 2-minute FEG. So our SL was literally just barely above this, like right here, 40.86. So it was like gave it a good amount of room above this gap. It depends on the trade. That was a 20 micro trade, bro. But still, you don't want to be full porting, You gotta think about the long term. If you go 20 micros today but 5 micros tomorrow, you lose today with 20 micros, win tomorrow with 5 micros, then you're not gonna be, your RR is gonna be completely off. Keyboard warriors attacked me. I said trading New York is like gambling sometimes. Oh, because, bro, 90% of traders trade New York. But yeah, it is super fast. I agree with you. Sometimes it just expands in one direction. Alrighty, boys. Luca's FaceTiming me. Wait 1 second. Yo, boys, I'm on live right now.
Yo.
We just hit a banger, though.
Really?
Yeah, sells from a 5-minute IFEG.
Yeah, shit dumped.
Look at this. $373 in a day.
I caught fire buys on gold when it first swept London lows. And then I caught the sells during the Kingdom stream.
Oh, fire.
Down.
Yeah, today was just melting, bro.
Are you already off stream, Mark?
No, I'm about to end it, though.
Tell him I say it was good.
Alright, give me a second. Give me a second.
Tomorrow.
Boys. Alrighty. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I'll catch you guys next time. Asia session, 7 p.m. Be there sharp. If you guys don't want to miss out on any trades, if you guys haven't already, go drop a follow on my Instagram page. Send me a DM if you guys tuned in today. Let me know that you guys were in there. Full Send Traders. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.